college football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Falcons offense will start this game off. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game,
just to bring them just to bring them bring them all my friends say that of course it's gonna get better, better.
It's not like it's the end. You know what I mean? That's the start of a new beginning. For real.
Before you go, I just want to let you know that I really hate you. And what I hate most about you is that you're
Anytime I guess she gives me a kiss goodbye, I guess it really means goodbye. So this is it. What do you mean, man? You know, things are gonna be the same without you. It's not like it's the end. You know what I mean? It's the start of a new beginning. For real, you know. Thank you for everything.
Before you go, I just want to let you know that I really hate you. And what I hate most about you is that you're
Anytime I guess she gives me a kiss goodbye, I guess it really means goodbye.
wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone.
Turning it on. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Falcons moving quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the ground. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. We've had a few receivers win the Heisman in recent years. Devontae Smith was special. Travis Hunter on a different level, playing both ways. But what does it take for a receiver to receive this type of Heisman hype, Jesse?
Well, you have to keep making plays when everybody in the world knows the quarterback's throwing you the football, and that's what those Heisman Trophy winners were able to do. You think back to guys like Desmond Howard. He stepped up whenever he had an opportunity on the biggest stages, and that's what this guy has to do today.
Well, and that's for everybody, right? Down the stretch when it matters most, you have to be elite. But for a receiver, it's hard because you're...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Takes a handoff. It's Orlando. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
There's a Heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Give to the running back. Not gonna get there, not gonna get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Look out, he's got room. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Georgia State jumps back to the line. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
They Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Looking to get it in. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And that's why it's hard to run down by the goal line. The defense just has so many bodies crowded into the line of scrimmage. Offense couldn't get it done that time.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Air Force 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Now on the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion. How about utilizing the fullback and picking up just little snippets of yardage in the passing game?
Yeah, it was kind of a positive play. You know, listen, it goes on the completion side of things, so the completion percentage goes up for the quarterback, and the big fella gets a touch, and we keep him happy, and now we go, all right, let's get back to blocking.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And they get the 3rd down stop. What a play by this defense. And here comes the punt team. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Dances away. Trying to make magic. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Hold on.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Jumped on top of the pile. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Panthers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Falcons want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And the Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Wants to keep it in the air. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to pull that schooner away offensively. They're up by a field goal over Vanderbilt. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not a lot of room. It found its way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Moves around to clear up the vision. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on 2nd down.
Here it comes.
Back to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty.
That's the only thing that saves you playing against me, though, right? 4th and 32.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback making adjustments. Off play action. Right on target this time. And he's knocked down.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. They'll run it from the gun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Panthers headed quickly to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Using his legs to buy some time. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Handoff from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab. It's Knox. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Going right to work up top. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The play action fake. Looking deep. It's complete. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a gap. It's Orlando. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got him downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Falcons in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. They'll immediately call timeout. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right back to the well. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He wants to change this route. Now the play fake. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for the big play. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the...
Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. And he needed every little bit of strength to somehow sneak that over the crossbar. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Atlanta. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. At the 45 on his way. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Out of the gun, the inside give. Still running at the 35. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Georgia State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Toss to the outside. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback gets enough. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. He'll keep it on the sneak. And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And some room to work. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Orlando. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. The Falcons decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Off the play fake on first down. He'll pull it down. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. They're quarterback right now.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep...
There he goes. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Trying to get themselves back in the football game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. On the run, still looking. Touchdown, Panthers. Quick strike through the air for the score. This game, now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. NC State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This Pac team has picked itself up before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Michigan State. We promise to keep you posted on...
Pulls it in on the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. First down here for the offense. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
To the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
And what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Air Force 13.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. The inside handoff. Turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Off play action on first down. He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Panthers want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. And the Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Defense wants to bring the heat. The give from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll go to the counter. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the middle. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Falcons are rolling down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Handoff to the lone back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Time to take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something. Put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Just ran him over. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Making side adjustments here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up the first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. Gonna let it fly. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. On the move, it's Flanagan. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This is...
Breaks into the open.
Illegal block. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The give on the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Single. Here we go.
He'll do it himself. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Illegal block. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And here comes the offense on second down.
Get ready.
On the run, it's Thomas. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Falcons will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Bringing the heat. He fires to the left side.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had...
Fires toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
To the air on first down. Unleashes one deep. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Make it happen. Right.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play.